Onboarding isn't just about paperwork, it's about integrating new hires into your company's fabric. How well you do this can shape their future with you. Imagine onboarding as a map, guiding new hires through the unfamiliar terrain of their new workplace. Positive feedback and regular check-ins during the onboarding process can boost their confidence and motivation. Ultimately, a comprehensive onboarding process sets new hires up for long-term success. Starting a new job can be tough for new hires. It's a significant transition that can bring about a mix of excitement and anxiety. New hires might feel lost, confused, or unsure of what to do. The initial days can be particularly daunting as they try to find their footing. These are common challenges during onboarding. Many new hires experience similar feelings, so it's important to recognize these patterns. One challenge is information overload. The sheer volume of new information can be overwhelming for new hires. There's so much for them to learn about the company, the role, and the team. Policies, procedures, and protocols can seem endless. It's easy for new hires to feel overwhelmed by all the new information. Trying to absorb everything at once can be mentally exhausting. Another challenge is navigating the company culture. Understanding the social dynamics and unwritten rules can be tricky for new hires. Every company has its own way of doing things. The norms and values might be different from what new hires are used to. It takes time for new hires to understand the unwritten rules and expectations. Patience and observation are key. New hires might also face technical difficulties with new systems or software. Learning to navigate new tools can be a steep learning curve. It's frustrating for them when they don't have the tools they need to do their job. Technical issues can hinder their productivity and add to their stress. Feeling isolated is another common challenge. Building connections in a new environment takes time and effort for new hires. It takes time for new hires to build relationships with new colleagues. Encouraging team activities and being proactive can help. Don't worry, these challenges are normal. Everyone goes through them, and it's part of the learning process. By being aware of these challenges, L&D professionals can better prepare to support new hires and ensure a smoother onboarding experience. Remember, encouraging new hires to seek help and ask questions is always a good strategy. Overcoming these obstacles is key to a smooth transition. With the right support, new hires can thrive in their new roles. The importance of feedback: listen and learn. Feedback is essential for refining the onboarding process and making new hires feel valued. Surveys, whether online or on paper, are a common way to gather feedback on various aspects of the onboarding experience. Anonymity in surveys can lead to more honest feedback, which is crucial for continuous improvement. One-on-one meetings with managers or HR offer a personal avenue to share insights and feelings. Discussing successes, challenges, and suggestions for improvement can result in immediate enhancements. Informal feedback from casual conversations with colleagues is also valuable. Each piece of feedback contributes to a clearer understanding of the onboarding process. Remember, feedback is a gift. It fosters learning and growth for everyone. By actively listening and learning from feedback, we can continuously improve the onboarding experience. Strategies for enhancing the onboarding experience. Gathering feedback is just the first step. The real impact comes when we use that feedback to make continuous improvements. Companies can analyze the feedback they receive to identify common themes and areas for enhancement. For instance, if multiple new hires mention feeling overwhelmed by information, the company might consider creating a more structured onboarding program with smaller, more digestible chunks of information. If new hires report feeling isolated, the company could implement buddy programs or social events to help foster connections. Acting on feedback shows that the company values the input of its new hires and is dedicated to continuously enhancing the onboarding experience. Implementing effective feedback. Feedback is essential in onboarding. Many companies have successfully improved their processes through effective feedback. Take, for instance, a technology company that faced high turnover rates among new hires. They implemented regular feedback surveys and one-on-one meetings, uncovering that new hires felt unsupported and unprepared. Using this feedback, they revamped their onboarding program with comprehensive training, mentor assignments, and a more welcoming environment. Consequently, turnover rates dropped significantly, and new hires felt more satisfied and engaged. This example demonstrates how implementing feedback effectively can enhance the onboarding experience and contribute to the company's success. Looking ahead, onboarding for the future. Onboarding is not a one-time event, it's an ongoing process. Companies should continuously strive to improve their onboarding programs to meet the evolving needs of their workforce. Regularly review and update onboarding materials, gather feedback from new hires and managers, and stay informed about future trends in onboarding. By embracing a culture of continuous improvement, companies can create a welcoming and supportive environment that sets up new hires for success. Remember, onboarding is an investment in your company's future. By creating a positive and effective onboarding experience, you can attract and retain top talent, improve employee engagement, and drive business success. Reach out to surveyconnect.com for the tools and expertise to enable feedback in your onboarding process.